just gonna die in the end.
You never grew beyond your days in the flask. Did you truly think
Wow.
that you superior to
You're getting a
humans by removing your
spanking.
7 desires? Don't make me laugh.
What's wrong with that? I can't go back. Please stop. I can't bear to be bound any longer.
Go enjoy your despair, bitch.
No.
This despair is reserved for the boastful.
Voice acting is crazy good. Okay, guys, the entirety of episode 63 of FullMetal Alchemist Brotherhood was just insanely good. Just a repetitive pounding of your feels, and for me, it just, the whole thing with Hohenheim was just so hard-hitting, you know, especially the final scene with him, because this was a character that at the beginning I didn't even think I didn't like at first. Well, you guys know how, especially those of you over at the Goosh with me who have seen all the anime reactions I do, you guys know that one thing that'll really get to me is a parent who's not a good parent, is shitty to his kids, and that's who I thought Hohenheim was initially, of course, before you have the full understanding of why he had to leave and everything. And to have him come full circle like that for me as a character, and then end the way it did, that was just like, damn. And you guys, and the emotions in FMAB were just phenomenal. I just love that series. But you guys keep telling me, too, that there are feels along this level coming up in One Piece. And it's almost ominous to me because I'm so into One Piece as a series. If it's going to start kicking my feels, I may not make it. I might be the one sitting there hunched over dead. Because, man, this was just a brilliant episode. And if we're going to talk, you know, we had talked about beginnings in some of these other videos. If we're going to talk about endings, you can't do much better than the way FMAB tied things up.
Just keep thinking! Edward. Use my life for the toll. Use me to save Alphonse. I've got just enough life left.
Holy
No
fuck.
way! I could never do that, you dumbass! This doesn't have anything to do with you! Just give me this chance to act like a father for once in my life.
I can't even come up with words, you guys. I can't.
You say something that dumb again, and I'll knock you out!
Who even needs alchemy when I've got them?
You've done it! That's the right answer! Good job! You beat me! Go
Wow.
ahead! Take him home!
Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out.
Now let's go home. Together.
Hello, Trisha. I'm home.
Yes, you are.
So get this. Ed actually called me his father. Although he did preface it with rotten.
I did. Very true.
Living through all of these endless years, I always felt like I'd been struck with a curse. But then I found you, and we had our sons, and I suddenly felt blessed. Believe it or not, I actually want to keep on living. I guess I'm pretty hopeless. Aren't I, Trisha?
Not at all.
Hohenheim.
There she is.
I didn't know you were back. Silly old fool. Well, at least you died with a smile on your face, my friend.
It just, anime itself just amazes me because I'm not one that's easily given to emotional feels, I guess, or you know, that deep, hard-hitting feel from a work of fiction. In my whole prior life, there's a handful of movies that have really affected me strongly. Helen, the few, just, 2.5, 3 years I've been watching anime, there's been way more episodes and moments of really getting nailed in the feels than there were in all my years prior watching movies, TV, all that stuff. It's why I've become such a ridiculous anime nerd. And things like this and scenes that absolutely burn their way into your mind, like Hohenheim kneeling at Triss's gravesite, that's a big part of the reason why I'm the anime nerd that I am. We'll cover. You guys let me know in the comment section, other things you'd like to talk about in these anime chat videos. We've talked about beginnings. We've talked about endings. There's more endings to come. Whatever you like to talk about, along with the things that I just rediscover as I go back and watching. But yeah, I titled this one when I posted it over at the Goosh. I titled this episode, "Well Done, Hohenheim, Well Done." And yeah, there's no more to say than that.